bricks like Superman.
Welcome, football fans, to the birthplace of America, the city of brotherly love. The place where you'll find the best cheesesteak made in this country and some of the best football played inside of Lincoln Financial Field. Hello all, Kate Scott up here in the booth, and joining me as always, my partner Brock Heward. All right, Brock, everyone hoping we see a competitive contest here, and both teams feel they can provide that.
Yeah, this should be a good one. I mean, we just stacked these two teams up. We've all done our homework. They've done a lot more practice time and film watching and everything else. But by all accounts, the numbers will tell you, the talent will tell you, we're going to have a competitive chess match, and I can't wait to watch it.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. First play is to the air. He keeps those feet in and makes the catch. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Here we go.
Fields looking to throw. Watson with the catch. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs. First down, ball at the 36. Blitz coming here, Fields. Pass taken in by Burton. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. 1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. Another throw for Fields. That finds Vele complete. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
From the 46. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up. Looking to throw Fields. No one open, so he chucks this to another county. The Bengals send out the punting unit. And this will put an end to the drive after it's stalled out. Brings it in at the 12. Finds a seam, left side, he's off to the races. He does it, touchdown, Philadelphia! The Eagles take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Amon-Ra St. Brown to touchdown. You gotta love when your special teamers say, take some time off offense. Your presence, that's not required at this moment. That guy took care of things himself with an electrifying return.
Yeah, find somebody who doesn't welcome some time off for more, Kate. They're more than happy to chill out on that sideline, offer some extra applause as that return team did more than its normal job.
Now, Brock, you always tell me they're special for a reason. Quite the boost from their special teams on that score as they kick it away. Kickoff taken at the 3. He stopped on the return at the 27. The Bengals all set to go for their 2nd drive. And they're certainly hoping for some better results here after that first drive ended in a punt. On 1st and 10, it's Fields. Brought in by Vele. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. New set of downs for him at the 38. First down throw for Fields. That's complete to Vele. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Working inside the red zone. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. So before they can set up for another play, we've hit the end of the first quarter. Neither side separating much so far. We'll return to the link right after this. We're all set to bring you the second quarter. The Bengals well within striking distance. Fields out of the gun. Man, this one hurts. Had a touchdown in his hands, but he couldn't hold on. Third down coming up.
Here we go.
Putting the tight end in motion. Fields now on third. Escapes, and they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. On to try the field goal now, Chase McLaughlin. This is going to be a 38-yarder from the right hash. The kick by McLaughlin is good. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
You know, you look at that third down play, looking back, and it really turns into a 3-point play. It's why situational work is so critical. Coaches talk about it all the time. Sure, you love the field goal, but man, they would have loved a touchdown more.
Starting at the 10. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Every offense in the league today, they want a couple of guys on the roster capable of doing this. Players who can line up a receiver, running back, and make plays from both spots. It's where the NFL's been heading for.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. The rookie out of Miami with the pick. And the Bengals will get it back with some time to work with. We've reached the 2-minute warning. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
Here we go.
Out of the shotgun, Fields. Escapes out to the left. Now he takes it, and he'll get this down to the 33-yard line.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock. You know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
And he's able to take this one down to the 25. A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10.
Hurry up, hurry up.
Shotgun snap to Fields. This is hauled in by T. Higgins. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. From the 17. Culp with a catch. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. Bengals have to move here. Clock's running as they hustle to the line. Fields on 1st down. Catch is made in close. Touchdown, Cincinnati. On is Chase McLaughlin for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bengals push their lead to 3. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Return starts at the 3. And look at this return. His return reaches that 34-yard line before he's stopped. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. A final throw before the break. It's another first-half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Bengals are stopped on that return. So that interception's going to be the final play of this opening half.
All right, Kate, sit tight. We'll get back to you and Brock in just a moment. But for now, this is our halftime report. This one's been as good as advertised. Just a field goal separating these two teams. This was a very level first half, and I'd expect to see more of the same after the break.
Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Eward with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. He'll take this at the 10. Oh, he's showing some burst on his return. And he was pushing for midfield there before they finally dragged him down at the 45. The Eagles and quarterback Bo Nix gearing up for their next series. And their defense sure has kept this game close. Now it's time for them to come through, get some points for their team in this low-scoring affair. Receiver in motion, headed right. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Hey, up the middle, it'll be pretty tough for this safety to make a play through all the traffic. But you want to range outside? You want to get into his domain? You better be careful because this strong safety will put you on your back.
Laporta with the grab. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. All right, set now, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Nix. He finds Laporta. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Brought down by Trey Hendrickson. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
At the Bengals 23-yard line.
Quick touch pass to the receiver. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the 1st down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. And he pushes it all the way to the goal line, but goes out at the 1. Call it a 70-yard pickup, and they're just a yard away now on 2nd and goal. This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. And he gets in, touchdown! The Eagles take the lead right away in half number 2. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the touchdown. Kicking unit comes out for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Eagles take a 4-point lead. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Kickoff taken at the 3. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. Here come the Bengals to take over once again. They find themselves trailing after the opening drive touchdown, and heck, it really set up to be an entertaining second half if they're able to answer here. Now Fields. Rolling left. The Eagles swarm in and take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Trying again following the sack. Caught by Burton. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Brought down by Julian Blackman. We'll see what they come up with for 3rd down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. It's Bengals football, and they know what they need to do, trailing here in the 4th. And the Birds bring out the nickel look. 3rd down coming up.
Here we go, son.
He'll throw it. Bails out of the pocket quick. The Eagles swarm in and take him down. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. Their punter making his way out now. His first effort went 47 yards. Brock looks to have a little more into this one. Collects this at the 35. And he's going to set him up with a pretty short field here, Brock, after getting a big chunk on that return. Very good return as he picks up 20. And the Eagles will start their drive in optimal field position.
Hey, check that.
On 1st down, they'll run. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's a Philadelphia 1st down.
It's a gain of 16 yards. That's good.
Nix from the gun. Pass taken in by St. Brown. And he gets in. Touchdown, Philadelphia! The Eagles now lead by 10. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. I should know this by now, Brock. I don't know if you're a Broadway guy, but there's a lot of names that belong on the playbill for this lead we've got here, but his name belongs on the marquee as he brings in his second touchdown grab.
Yeah, a bunch of contributors all throughout this roster. No, not a Broadway guy. And with 2 scores now, it's what, a 2-score game? Yep. Easy to see he's been one of the key actors throughout.
Appreciate the honesty. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Returning it from the 4. Oh, he eats a hit to bring an end to that return right near the 25. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Don't jump. Ready? Right.
Now it's Fields. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Philly. Bengals at a 2-score deficit.
Here we go. Right.
After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. That's Flanoy. He's got it.
Oh, hurry up.
And he's able to get it to the 21 as he goes down.
Right.
Looking to throw it. Avoid some trouble there. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down. Here he is to throw. And that one's going to be knocked away, and that's going to force a change in possession. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense. Wow, they're going to pass it here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
It just feels like any time this guy touches the ball, it's a big play waiting to happen. He could be lined up wide or when they use him as a runner. If someone doesn't get a hand on him quick, he's gone.
Quick touch pass to the receiver. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
That one right down the middle. And the Eagles push their lead to 18. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Return starts at the 3. And this drive will start inside the 25. Out comes the offense for the Bengals. And this a final opportunity to make things a little closer in that final score. On 1st and 10, it's Fields. Pass taken in by Burton. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down. Fields out of the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Trying to set this up quick. Another try following the sack. Burton there to bring it in. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Good. Good.
Off play action, it's Fields. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. The timeout's taken now as we have 1, possibly 2 snaps remaining in this ball game.
Here we go, Side. Go.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. And there's our last stand image of this game. It's intercepted. And the Eagles will be set up at the 20-yard line following that interception.
You know, Kate, one of the tenets of the West Coast system that I was fortunate to play in, touchdown to check down. Touchdown to check down. You get in the red zone, it's touchdown to check down. You can't put the ball in harm's way. That's a brilliant job by the defense with their coverage, baiting the quarterback into the throw. But you got to sail that one into the stands. Touchdown or check down. You can't possibly give an interception in that situation.
All right, this is going to be the final play of the game. They'll run here on 1st down. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. So it's an Eagles win here in this one. See this in every sport, Brock. You come in as a big favorite. You want to make a statement, right? Get a convincing victory. And they were able to achieve that one here.
Yeah, especially at home. It just means a little bit more when you protect your own turf in any sport, but especially in the NFL, where you get, what, about 8 or 9 of these, maybe more if you get home playoff games. Playing this way, they set themselves up for future playoff opportunities.
That's it for all of us. On behalf of our crew and my partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. This has been another edition of Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. The Eagles are winners as we say so long from Philadelphia.